And yes, the Lord came down and inspected my work environment. And he realized that there are some workers that are upset because it looks as though you're making more than what they're making. There's some folks that are talking around the water cooler and they've got your name in their mouth. Some of us, we've been forced to work the night season. But I know, Sister Toby, that the word said, you better work while it's day, because nighttime come when no man can work. But Sister Toby, there's one department that must work the night shift, and that is called the intercessors. While you're praying or while you're sleeping, they're at work. While you're worried, they're at work. While you're broken, they're at work. And I thank God, yes, sir, that no matter when I work, no matter what my hours are, no matter where my work site is, I serve a God that periodically will perform an inspection. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, the Lord has come to check you out. He's come to make sure that you're working the work and the work is not working you. He's come to make sure that you are fully encouraged, that you are strengthened of God, that the joy of the Lord is your strength. Well, I found out there is about 7 or 8 of us with Sister Drusilla. We're working, but I'm not comfortable. But I didn't sign up for this. I heard that every day will be a good day. But is there anybody that came to work in the storm and the rain, hurt in my heart, tears in my eyes, pain in my body, discouragement in my spirit? But I heard, yes, sir, that in John chapter 14, verse number 18, the word said, Kiana, that I won't leave you like this. Grab your neighbor by the hand and say, God won't leave you like this. You won't hurt all your life. You won't be broke all your life. You won't be discouraged all your life. Hey, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, because you're working for God, God is getting ready to work some things out for you. I said, yes, sir, I serve a God that is an equal opportunity lender, for he is no respecter of person. And God look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I just got an email from the boss and he told me to tell you I'm about to make you comfortable. I'm leaving from my office. I'm coming from around my desk. And I'm coming to every worker that's not comfortable. I won't leave you like this, but I am on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Put your hand in your covenant partner's hand and say, don't worry. God is on the way. I ain't got nobody excited that the Lord is on the way. Hey, he's on the way. He's coming sooner than you think. God's getting ready to work it out for you. Keep on working. Keep on pressing. Keep on pushing. Keep on praising. Keep on praying. Because everything is about to work in your favor. And he said, I'm going to send you a comforter. I'm going to send you something that's going to make you comfortable even when you're not comfortable. And me, the Lord said, when I was with you, I walked with you. But what I'm getting ready to send you is going to dwell in you. Touch your neighbor, say, neighbor, God's about to do an inside job in my life. God, in a few days from now, something from the inside is going to start working on you. Touch your neighbor, say, God ain't going to leave you like this. He's on his way. He's on his way. Come on, you ought to run to somebody and say, ready or not, here the Lord comes. He's coming to you. Woo. He won't leave us in the condition in which we're in. For sharply I found out that God is very concerned about his workers. And if you could just work through this, touch your neighbor and say, if you could just work through this, at the end you'll find out God would have worked out everything in your favor. I understand that some of us who work jobs where the lunch break is in the middle of the job, you say, if I could just make it to the lunch break, I believe that everything after that will be peachy creamy because I'll be on my way. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm just trying to make it to my break. Oh, y'all not in here. Tell somebody, I'm just trying to make it to my break. There is a breaking point in my situation. And if I could just make it to the break, if I could just get to the place where God will allow me a moment of rest in between two phases of work. Oh, God. And so I've come to encourage you. He said in John 14 and the 18th verse, because you're working for me, I won't leave you comfortless. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, you may be uncomfortable right now, but get ready for God to make you comfortable. Sometimes our financial situation makes us uncomfortable because I'm reaching the end of the month and I have not reached my goal yet. You're not saying nothing. And there's something about when you don't have anything coming that you know of. Touch your neighbor and say, that can make you very uncomfortable. But I serve a God that said, if you can make it to the end of the line, what I have waiting for you in the end. Oh, you know, I just need about 3 of you to realize, based on your financial status, you qualify for a financial breakthrough. Touch your neighbor and say, I'm overdue for a breakthrough. I just need, Ashanti, I don't need many. I just need about 2 or 3 that would testify and say, if God don't pay it, I don't know how it's going to get paid. I just need about 3 folks who can say, if God don't meet my need, I may be in trouble because I'm already behind it. But just look at one of those folks that sit there and look at him and say, guess what? What you've been waiting for is waiting for you. If you just got the heart to work to the end of the day. Sister Drusilla, most folks don't even realize right now you're in the middle of your situation. Can somebody tell me what the middle of the week is? That's usually Wednesday, is it not? Most folks get paid on Thursday, which means right around about 3 o'clock Thursday morning, you get something called direct. Y'all not in here. Touch your neighbor and say, God's getting ready to directly deposit some things in your life that's going to help you meet. And Sister Dobie, the truth be told, the bank has already scheduled to take the money out at 12 noon. But I thank God that at 4 a.m. I got a direct deposit that at 12 noon I can pay every bill and won't have to worry about going into the negative. Because the truth be told, watch this, because Brother Earl, the Lord knew we were uncomfortable, he added a bonus into this check. Y'all not in here. I know y'all still worried about what you're going through. That you just think that when the bank is finished taking what they owe, you're going to be the negative and don't realize you still going to have something after it's all said and done. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, God's getting ready to pay off every debt. And I'm still going to be a millionaire. God's getting ready to pay off every bill. And I'm still going to have more than enough. When you work for one of those big Fortune 500 companies, very seldom do you see the boss. Most of the time you only see the department supervisor. And most of the time when they say the boss is coming, he never shows up. You're not saying nothing. Because you work in a position where you're actually too low on the totem pole for him to come and see about you. But I want to let you know we work for a God that said, I'm not coming to see the first, I'm coming to see the last. We work for a God that said, I'm not coming to visit the head, I need to work on the tail. He said, I'm not coming for the saved, but for those who are lost, that they might be